Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I now give the floor to His Excellency Ayman Safadi, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan.
Espen, Josep, I think between the three of you, you've really sort of assessed what kind of challenge we're dealing with. So I'll try and be very brief and sort of try and see what we need to do together. But the reality is that Israel has gone too far. It has enjoyed impunity for far too long. It has caused so much death and killing and destruction and committed too many war crimes for the world not to unleash all the tools that international law provides to stop this madness and protect the people of the region and the world from the consequences of this Israeli action, of the actions of this Israeli government. Dear friends, let's be honest. For a year now, all of us who've been working to stop this war, we failed. Because Israel is not listening to political statements. It's disregarding Security Council resolutions, General Assembly resolutions, International Court of Justice ruling. It is not. It's defying its friends even who are asking it to open a humanitarian corridor or achieve a ceasefire. That is the reality. Today was an example of how defiant the Israeli Prime Minister has become. President Biden, President Macron yesterday announced a proposal that would produce a short temporary truce in the war on Lebanon with a view to allowing diplomacy a chance. The first thing Netanyahu said when he landed in New York is that he will not listen, he'll continue with his war. He will not stop unless he faces consequences. And therefore, we must do that. The EU can impose sanctions on this Israeli government, on members of this Israeli government. The United Nations can impose sanctions. We can't stop providing Israel with the weapons. We can't stop providing Israel with immunity and protection at the Security Council. And we can start making the Israeli people feel that their government is destroying their future. That is the only way we can get this madness to stop and this Prime Minister and his government, the most radical in the history of Israel, to stop. We need action. Let's recognize the Palestinian state, all of us. Because we all say the two-state solution is something that we all agree is the only path to peace. There is an Israel. Let's have a Palestine. Let's give Palestine a full membership at the United Nations. Let's not allow Netanyahu to take the whole region and its future hostage. And let's take measures that will ensure that the future Middle East is a Middle East of peace for all its peoples, all its countries, including Palestine and Israel. War will not do that. Aggression will not do that. Justice will do that. And the justice that the Palestinian people deserve is to have their right to self-determination realized, to have their state emerge, and to live in peace. So let's enforce the two-state solution. Let's force a solution on the government, and let's have the courage of our conviction and hold the party that's responsible for pushing the region into the abyss of war, for undermining the credibility of international law, for driving a wedge between South and North, because the growing conception is that the South is being left on its own and that international law does not apply to them because they're weak. It only applies in favor of the powerful. So let's face that reality and let's do whatever we can together to stop this Israeli government from all the damage that it's causing, and let's work on creating that peace. And again, we have specific things we can do. We can do sanctions. We can do Security Council resolution under Chapter 7. We can recognize Palestine. We can accept Palestine as a member of the United Nations. And this way, I think we'll have a shot at saving the region from the abyss before it is too late. Thank you.